Hey guys, Game Dog here, and welcome back to Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 Tara's Adventure. Now, we are going to be taking on the final world, and I got a cool team for it too. As per usual, I do breeding in between worlds, and I created these three monsters. First, we have Zapdos. He's a thunder or a zap bird, but I called him Zapdos because honestly, just look at him. He has a ton of intelligence, very good with magic. Cleric ring, some cool abilities. By the way, I also had to do some crazy breeding in order to get all three of these as well, especially the next character in the party, a Digster, who I named Tar. He has some cool abilities as well. Now, take a look at his breeding chart for a second. The monster on the bottom is called a Draco Lord, and it has a question mark next to its icon. This is a boss monster. And one that I don't think I've ever seen before. Actually, if you've known about Dragon Warrior for any period of time, you've probably seen the Draco Lord at some point. I think it's called the Dragon Lord in most games, but it's pretty neat that I actually use that to create this thing. And finally, we have Zyvo. I told you guys I really, really like the Gate Guardian, and I said I wanted to use him, so heck, I did. So yeah, he was created using an ogre and a mummy. Now the ogre looks really cool. I thought it was a different monster, but apparently not. So yeah, we have a bird, a bug, and a demon for the final team. I like this team quite a bit. I've been using it a little bit in grinding, and everyone's at least level 40 now. The Gate Guard is a pain in the butt to level up, but that's not too big of an issue. Alright, let's go to the Limbo. Now, kind of like before, I did go to this world to grind, but I didn't really advance the plot. Like, I just ran back and forth next to the Door Shrine. Now, this is kind of an interesting world. Let's look at the map real quick. Look how tiny that is. In fact, if you guys want a quick way to get to the final area, watch this. That's it right there. That little tower is the house is the final boss, and you can just get to it from there. I might as well walk around and show off the world. It's like 6 screens big, so I might as well. We have one-eyed clowns. We have some crazy monsters in here. The one that's most dangerous to me is called a boss troll. I'll see if I can find one before we go into this place. I might need to heal up after that because those monsters are pretty ridiculous. Misty Wing. These monsters are pretty cool. They remind me of the fire keys from Zelda. Yeah, but this team is really, really neat. I think all of their max levels are like 80 or something, which is really good. I'm obviously not going to grind that far, but yeah. Also, I think I may have said this beforehand, but a confession I have for this game is that I've never actually beaten it. In fact, the farthest I have ever gotten is the very next boss fight. However, doing research online much later, I found out that that was actually the second to last boss in the game. And because of this, I don't really have any knowledge of the post-game, and while I do like to do post-games, I'm not sure how possible it's going to be. Oh, wait, I forgot something. I forgot something very important. I actually need to go get the 3 treasures from Warubu. Let me do my trick real quick. Oh yeah, that's a speedrun strat right there. Oh, this is embarrassing. Give me a moment, though. I'm not even sure if I have the inventory for this. I think I do. I'll just talk to him. Yeah, give me Great Log's power. Heal me up. Alright. Well, hey, are you ready? Ready for Limbo? Yes. Take the treasures. That didn't work as the plug. I repaired them and hung on to them. Take them now. Says the title bell, the Horror Mirror, and Sky Shield. The Limbo is the king's domain. You be careful. You can still use these items in the overworld. So you don't really need to, because like the final boss is right over here. Okay, well, let's actually move on now. You know, one small, like, criticism I do have with this game is that I feel like one particular character is very underdeveloped. And that's this guy we saw up here. We fought him like maybe 2 to 3 times. And he's like a servant to the final boss, but I don't even think he gets a name even. It's kind of weird. I heard from Lord Dark, but it really was you. Did you bring the treasures? Yes, we did. Surprisingly obedient, are you? Hand over the treasures. Take these to Lord Dark now. I have no idea what monster that is. Huh. My work is done. I am now free to fight you without restraint. So he's going to fight us one last time with his monsters. Now these are very, very strong monsters. Again, this is technically the farthest I've ever gotten in this game. Off-screen, we learned an ability called Heal Us All, which is a group heal. I also learned this too. I'm curious what this does. I need to find out. Because I got that at the very end of my grinding session, and I really want to know what it is. I think I'll blow Poison Air first, but I want to try this next, Bee Dragon, which it says it transforms you into a dragon. I'm not quite sure what else it does, though. What else can we do? Let's see, that's a fire move, that's an ice move. I'm going to go for ice. As you guys know, I like ice. Ooh. Holy, that does a lot. Okay, 1 damage? Huh. Okay, so only the first one can be poisoned. That didn't do nearly as much damage. Okay, that's a bit more. That's not too bad, though. Alright, so it seems like Hell Blast is how I should be doing this. Let's set up Bee Dragon. I guess I'll see how much this does. Ah, there we go. Turned into a dragon. Okay, I don't know what that does. I'm assuming that just makes you more powerful. Who knows, maybe it's like the bag of Dragonite from Earthbound. Okay, that does a lot more. I'm gonna keep using that. Oh, good. Okay, we killed the first one. I'll do it. Keep doing that. I may need to buy some healing items. Or wait, what? Oh, does it... Huh, interesting. So it teaches him new skills. I guess I'll just attack then. I really don't know how much stronger he is. That's very interesting. 91 damage is a lot, though this move does do a lot more. Then again, Zapdos has a ton of intelligence, so I think that's the stat that determines how much damage that does. Well, there we go. I have surpassed my younger self by actually beating this boss for the very first time in my life. How come my monsters lose? I did just as Lord Dark bade me, and obtained the treasures of the other worlds. I did. And returning was supposed to give me the strongest monsters. Why? Why can't I beat your monsters? Alright, well, there we go. I've never beaten that boss before. Now, from here on out, I actually am playing the game blind, which I usually make a big deal of, but it is just one more boss, and I know who he is. It's Dark, obviously. There might be a plot twist, but I don't know. Legitimately, I don't. This is cool to me. Like, now that I think about it, there are quite a few games out there that I played as a kid. However, I was a very dumb kid, and then I didn't really beat them. Like, I just got to the final boss, and then just the final boss destroyed me. Like, another example I can think of is Arc the Lad Twilight of the Spirits, which is a phenomenal PS2 RPG. Like, heck, if I ever get the ability to record PS2 games, I'd love to do that one, because I really wish more people knew about it. It's really, really good. The final boss in that game is ridiculous, too. Then again, I might just have been ill-equipped, but we're not talking about that game right now. We can talk about Arc the Lad Twilight of the Spirits some other time. Right now we're playing Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 Tara's Adventure. Oh, do we have a dungeon here? I wonder if there are monsters in here. There are. Okay. What do we got? Stone Man. I recognize this monster from some other Dragon Quest games. He has a lot of defense. Kind of a lot of attack, too. He's doing like 30 damage to my over-leveled monsters. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, this is very ominous. Can I use my, Can I use this here? Oh! I was gonna see if the Sky Shield worked. Let's just defeat this man real quick. I want to explore all of this place. It doesn't really seem like it's that big. Yes, you can. Okay, that's cool. I'll do this just to avoid encounters. I want to conserve my my strength for the final boss. Or potentially final dungeon, who knows. Huh, this place is just a 3x3 grid. That's very strange. I guess they didn't want to make a final dungeon. Kinda makes sense. I mean, this place does have some very strong monsters anyway. I wish it was a bit bigger, though. Alright, let's go on. Oh, wow, look at all these. Can I examine them? Doesn't really look like it. There he is. Wahaha! You chased your treasures here, did you? Fantastic. You're a true collector. You see, I believe that there are two variants of collectors. There are those who collect things of value only to themselves, and then there are collectors of what evokes desire and envy in others. Even though the act of collecting is the same, the motivation is entirely different from for the two types. The vanity and the greed that lurk deep in hearts. When they are unleashed, they give me power. If you defeat me, the magic plug shall be yours. But you won't, for this is where you die. Your despair, your anger, they all will make me even more powerful. Wahaha! Alright, here we go. Ugh. That's a really weird sprite of him, but... Alright, let's see what we can do. Hellblast, I just want to see how much that does. Because that probably is his most... That probably is just our most damaging move in general. Poison Air, see if we can poison him. I doubt it, but I'll try anyway. I doubt Clean or Metal Cut are gonna work. I'll use White Air, just see what it does. Yep, 200. And unaffected by poison. Okay. Panic All. Oh, he confused us. Alright. We'll keep doing this. I guess I could spam Strong D, which, like, doubles everyone's defense for a turn. It's very powerful. I think I'll just have a regular attack go on. Ooh. Also, I have heard that this fight is very, very lengthy. We might be in this for the long haul. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Giga Slash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go ahead and use Heal Us All. By the way, I love the name of this spell. It costs a lot, though. Like... Yep, I think that fully heals everyone. Oh, Zapdos is, like, magic is almost out, though. Tara also has a heal spell. I might start using that. Giga Slash, okay. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have you fight, and then you can use, I wouldn't really need it right now. We'll just typical fight. I'm not gonna heal unless we need to, and we kinda need to right now. Thankfully, he's slow. That's what I do have to say right now, though. Alright. What do I have? I doubt beef jerky is gonna work. I do have a bunch of world dues. I might use those if I need to. We'll go do this again. Firebolt, I think I'll use it next turn. Ooh, okay. That did a lot of damage, but it did break him out of confusion, which is good. Finally he can do some stuff. I would have hated if he, like, spent the entire fight confused. I'd imagine that does happen to some people. Okay, oh, no, well, there we go again. Alright, that's fine. Shaking in fear. I'm gonna do a single heal on Zapdos. There we go. Alright, we can keep fighting. I can do it again. As long as the character is more than than like 150 health, I'm perfectly fine, I feel. Because that Giga Slash can do upwards of like 150 damage, it looks like. Thankfully I have a ton of MP for this. I can keep this up for as long as the game wants it to. I might want to watch out here. Still have 200. Oh, there we go. Nice. I kind of dislike that Zyvo spent the entire battle confused, but whatever. What? What? How could I see, it was I who was mistaken. You collected not out of vanity or greed. No, it was something else. It was a different motive altogether. One that I could not understand, and one that did not give me power. You are the worst kind of collector. But you've managed to collect the best partners for yourself. Ugh, you win. Open that chest. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. I would hate if this is like a mimic. Oh, that looks just like the plug from the very beginning. Well, hey, can you hear me? You found a plug for the navel. I'll bring you back to Great Log. Stand still. Waroo! Well, hey, you did it. I'll share some of Great Log's energy. We might not need that anymore. There, all healthy now. Let me see. So this is the magic plug. I believed in you. Let's see if it'll work. There, it's a perfect fit. You finally did it, Game Dog. Oh. Feel that? Did something shake? Oh, please tell me this does it. We were too late. The navel's closed, but not enough life force was left to support the island. Uh-oh. By the way, again, this is all new to me. Well, hey, that's it then. There's nothing we can do now. You did well, but maybe this is fate. Tell everyone to leave the island. I'll try to buy a little more time. This is goodbye. Take care, Game Dog. Get going. Whoa. Oh, is the life force going back in? Great Log's life force is coming back. And with such fever, the navel is sealed. Oh, hey, these guys again. Oh, is this like their wishes coming to help us? That happens so often. Hey, the Beaverns! Yeah! I love these guys. Alright, the old guys at the tavern. What is that? Oh, I think that's that piranha anime. I think we saw that, actually. I think I know what it is, though. The mermaids. Hey, what's that guy doing down there? I think he was the guy who wanted to see the mermaids. I guess he found his own hood squid. This group of individuals. They actually have a riding sprite? That is really weird to me. The sage dude. You know, what monster is that? It looks a little bit like an owl with a big smile. I wonder if that is in the game, if you can get it. Heck, after some research, I actually found that you can actually get a Warubu. It requires like some like linking with other players though, which I don't really have access to because I have no friends who have also played this game. I thank you all for coming. Let me introduce you to the hero, GameDog, the savior of Greatlog. Even though the island's crisis was caused by Kamaha, I'm happy that no one paid any heed to your dire warnings. Quite shameful. But your action moved the hearts and souls of all of us. GameDog, words could never express our feelings of thanks to you. Come, let's all celebrate. Oh, I can actually move around here. Alright. Greatlog's crisis has passed. We have nothing to fear now. The log's navel has been plugged. You saved us all by yourself. Your future is so full of promise. What do you have to say? I couldn't do anything, so you win. But just this time. But I'll take you on as a master next time. You be ready for me. I wonder if he's a secret boss. That'd be kind of cool. Please, eat up and eat. Eat up. Don't worry about your manners, okay? I saw your family. They were up on the treetop. The kingdom was rejoicing. To be honest, I was getting ready to clear out. You saved us. I always love when games do this. Like, let you walk around and talk to everyone you just saved. I don't think I was anywhere near as resourceful when I was a kid. I mean, like, I didn't save the world when I was a kid. I don't think any kid did. Well, they might have been. I don't know. Greatlog's mighty hero. I hope you're enjoying this. I get a hint of sarcasm in that guy. Just imagine if you weren't here. That's a sobering thought. Instead of standing around, you should go and enjoy yourself. Wait, can you do it? Ah, yes, there you go. In Thrones, you can actually, like, sit on the throne, which I think is kind of funny. I mean, you're not actually, you're just standing there, but I kind of like it. You're today's guest of honor. You can't be wandering here. You're today's guest of honor. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, you're really famous. I can't eat another. I'm sorry for doubting you. I'll, believe you next time. But I hope there isn't a next time. I hate myself for not doing anything to help during the crisis. I'd like my grandchildren to learn something from you. You're today's guest of honor. You can't be wandering here, alright. Kobe! Congratulations! I thought we were in deep trouble when the first naval plug broke, but you saved the island by teaming up with monsters. Good going. Wait, why are you so glum? Oh, I know. You've gone to Laika traveling to other worlds and meeting people with your monsters. You're going to miss it, right? No need to worry there. Warubu! Instead of a quest for replacing Plug, you can go on a journey for yourself. No one knows how many other worlds exist out there. You'll never ever run out of other worlds to explore. Yes, they're randomly generated, I'm sure. Wow, that's cool. You know, I mentioned before the second to last boss of the farce I've ever gotten in this game. It kind of saddens me that these still stealing pies. Come on, man. That like I was 2 bosses away from beating the game at that point. That's kind of sad to me, but I'm glad I was finally able to go back and beat it. Man, this game has aged a lot better than they thought it did. Like, I went into this game, like, I actually like this game quite a bit. I see it as sort of, like, if you're a big fan of the original Pokemon, but don't feel they aged that well, which, let's be honest, they kind of didn't, this is a really good, like, game you can play if you want to fit that, like, old, like, Pokemon-style niche, because I still think it has a lot of resemblances to Pokemon, even ones that I don't think existed at the time. And I just feel it's aged better as a game, too. Like, this is a really well-aging Game Boy classic, and old-school RPGs usually don't age that well. There are a few exceptions, and this is definitely one of them. Oh, what's going on here? But yeah, Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 is a really good game. Oh, I don't think I've ever explained this. Some of you might be wondering why I picked Tara's Adventure instead of Kobe's Journey. Simply put, it was the version I grew up with. When I got this game as like a birthday present, or whenever I got it, I just happened to get Tara's Adventure instead of Kobe's Journey for whatever reason. Let's see. Oh, there was something else I wanted to talk about in this playthrough that I haven't yet. Did you know that there is actually a 3DS port, or not port, a 3DS remake of this game? However, it is Japan exclusive, and that really, really saddens me. Who's that? Also, I'm well aware that, you know, you think he might be a character from the first Dragon Warrior Monsters? I've never actually played the first one. Who knows, I might go ahead and do that now that, that I've finally beaten this one. So it seems like the kind of game which, like, the original just set a precedence, and this is the one that really did it. Like, this is a really, really good game. You know, the original might be a really good game, too. Who knows, I might actually play it now. I have to hunt it down, though. Yeah, but I'm super bummed out that the remake did not come out in English. I mean, I can understand it, because Dragon Warrior is insanely more popular in Japan than it is here, but, like, come on, this is a game from my childhood. I would have loved to replay it again, or relive it. It does look good. And I think there are other games in this style for the DS. I think the Joker series is actually like these, and I think one of my friends has one of the games, and I've always wanted to try it out myself. Alright, so what else we got going on here? I mentioned this before too, but again, I've never actually beaten this game before, so I have no, knowledge of the post-game. I don't know how much post-game there is. I would assume there's a lot of it, given that it is an Enix game, and Square Enix loves putting post-game in their games. Like, dare I say it, it feels sometimes that some of their games are more post-game than just typical game. Like, beating the game is just to get your stats up there for the post-game, but who knows? I really have no experience with the post-game in this. There were a lot of playtesters for this game. Well, of how many monsters there are, I can kind of expect that. Because that's the tricky thing about games with so many characters you can recruit. Because you gotta account for most combinations, but you really can't. Because those numbers can go into the millions, depending on how many characters you can... Oh, what are we doing here? What I'm saying is, this might go on a little bit of a hiatus, kind of like a Mystery Dungeon did, in the sense that I really don't know what to expect from the post-game, so I'm not sure if I could competently do a playthrough of it. Like, I really don't know where I should be going first, or like what I should even be doing. I do have a guide. I've been following sort of a GameFAQs guide for the whole playthrough for parts I felt I was going to get stuck, because I always like to keep things moving along in these playthroughs, but who knows, I always like to have a little bit of experience when it comes to stuff that difficult. So yeah, I may do the post-game one day. It might not be the very next video to come out, though. Our Project's Bird? Wait, I haven't really heard of many of these studios. Oh, I've heard of Enix. We've all heard of Enix at this point. Ugh, Square Enix. You make fun games. Oh no. I was the plug in the log's navel for a long time. The pie is my reward. I get to eat lots of it. I went and faced danger in other worlds for a great log. See, I did that. Like, all you did was loaf around here. Well, hey, some prince. Always a dirty mouth. You're a glutton. You haven't changed at all. Pot Kettle, let's see. Pot Kettle Black, you two. You both need to smarten up. Well, hey, no, now look. It's your fault they find us. No one's taken this pie away from me. I was really worried they're gonna break it for... Oh, they're gonna break it, aren't they? I have seen this. That's enough already. You don't want to do this. I'm not so close. Oh my goodness! Ah! That's why there was never a third one. To record your journey. Yes, I'm not sure if save works here, but I'll do it anyway. No, I guess it does. Alright. Well, there we go. That was Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 Tara's Adventure. Man, what a great game. Like, I was talking about it all through the credits. I usually don't do that. Alright, well, who knows? I may do the postgame one day. I've explained my stance on that beforehand. I would like to. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to, given my lack of knowledge of it. But yeah, for now, that was Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 Tara's Adventure. So I think I'll see you guys next time, whatever I decide to play next. Thanks for watching.